I can't even call you mean girls because that would be giving you too much credit. But I will call you immature, ignorant little boys because real men don't carry on the way that you do.
Who he talking to like that? Talking to your ass.
Welcome to another episode of J Inclusive. Please share, like, comment, subscribe, and set your notifications on so you are alerted every time I upload. Darius Laval, better known in the adult industry as Kid the Icon, had a career that fits very much into a specific era of gay adult entertainment, the early 2000s studio period, just before the explosion of Onlyfans and self-produced content. Icon Kid was born in Germany and raised in Italy, and at the age of 12, he moved to Georgia. In interviews, he's mentioned trying to unalive himself on 3 occasions, being picked on severely in school, and how in school he didn't speak often, and when he did, it was about sex. According to Icon, he started watching adult films at 3 after coming across a tape his grandfather had left in the VCR. He was diagnosed as bipolar, and at 19 in college, he spent a few years as a freshman without credits because he kept dropping classes as he was being introduced to guys. It was around that time at Georgia State University where he felt that doing adult films was his best option. He left college and became one of the biggest names in urban gay adult films, known for having zero boundaries. Around 2017, he left Atlanta to move to New York to pursue acting, landing roles in a few series and building a mental health, faith-based social media platform.
So I am coming to the conclusion with multiple people in my life that most people love to play victim. Most people want to be in control. And when you are not doing things according to their plans, their timing, all of a sudden you're the bad guy. All of a sudden you don't care. All of a sudden you're not showing up for them. But it's so completely not like that. It's just because they don't have control over you and certain situations in their life. I'm tired of feeling like I am a failure, or I am to blame, or I'm not good enough for people because I'm not doing things according to how they feel it should be done. I am ready to finally just move forward with my life because I don't need that heavy weight, especially when it's coming from myself. You guys have a beautiful day out there, because I know I will. So the reasons I choose not to date in this lifestyle is because I realize there are a lot of men that come from broken homes, broken families, that have been shamed, rejected, disowned, all because of who they are. And hurt people do what? Hurt people. I have to protect my sanity and my peace at all costs. I refuse to share myself and open myself up to another person who is embodying everything that I'm trying to heal from. There are a lot of people who don't know where their trauma comes from, don't realize what their trauma is, and then there are a lot of people that don't even care about fixing it because they're in denial about their trauma. So it manifests itself in crazy ways to other people. But I say this, I have to love myself and protect myself at all costs, even from other people that come to me thinking or saying that they love me. Because honestly, they don't even love themselves to even be able to love me the way I need to be loved. So until then, I'll be sticking to myself, dating myself. And maybe one day, and that's a big maybe, I'll be open to sharing myself with another person like that.
It seemed as if he had completely left the adult industry until 2024.
Yo, it's your boy Jacoby.
And your boy, the Icon Kid.
So, Kid, are you ready for the crown?
Of course, I'm ready for the crown.
When you see the crown, you know it's going down.
And if it's going down, you know that kid's around.
Soon he was filming with everyone, but he couldn't ignore all of the conversation around his return to the industry.
Grand Rising. I just wanted to say that some of your opinions about my life and my choices are like an ugly, lazy dick with no stroke. It's not needed nor wanted. Keep that shit to yourself. You guys have a beautiful and amazing day today.
Icon was slowly getting sucked back in deeper, but by the end of 2025, he hinted towards the end of something coming near.
2025 was also the year where I learned the power of me.
Within learning these things and becoming aware of these things, 2025 also was the year where I went through great isolation, being by myself, but becoming at peace with being by myself. 2025 was also the year where I finally healed from my longest relationship. The first person I ever can truly say I was definitely in love with. That took a lot out of me, caused a lot of depression and disappointment. And I'm glad that I took the time out for healing before moving forward with anyone else or the idea of anyone else. 2025 is also the year where I stopped caring about everybody else's needs, opinions, standards, expectations of me. 2025 is the year where I became very aware of my power, who I am, and what I'm capable of. I am the writer, the author of this story. I am the star of this story. And because of that, I can choose anyone to be my co-stars, to be featured, to be my extras. That is the power that I have. I'm proud of myself, how far that I've come. Even when it comes to triggers, when it comes to vices, I say this to let everyone out there know that we are capable of so much more that we give ourselves credit for. Thank you guys, all my supporters, followers, fans that have stuck by me and celebrated me, because that is so needed and so appreciated. And I want to tell all of you thank you. And I wish and send love and light your way. Thank you.
A few weeks ago, he announced that he was retiring from adult entertainment for good, deleting his Twitter and Instagram, notions that seem to also coincide with a budding new relationship of his.
4 words. Love.
So I would like to end this era and season of my life the right way. First, by saying thank you to all my fans and supporters who allowed me to transition from retirement into this new era of content creating. You guys didn't realize how this helped me get over some things that were going on in my life. I went through a very hard breakup with my first love, and something I've never experienced before. And I needed something to get that off of my mind and to distract me. And I found that in content creating. And also not knowing that I'm in school, finishing my bachelor's, and I needed the financial support. And that's exactly what I got from content creating, because I made some good money. So let's say that much. Now, I think the hardest part of this transition was dealing with other content creators who were very rude and disrespectful to me. I joined some X Spaces conversations anonymously and had to listen to some content creators talking mad shit about me, dogging me out, and making fun of my struggles. And yes, I know who you content creators are, and I'm not going to mention your names because it's not even important. And I will say thank you for allowing me to see how you guys really viewed me and how you really think about me, because it allowed me to review my choices and decisions and work on some character defects that I have within my life that I need to work on. I may never get the appreciation and respect I feel that I deserve from starting off in 2004. I will be 46 this year, and I'm grateful to still be here and to still be healthy and still have my looks. And I think that a lot of people don't like me just because of those things. But because I am a very pure-hearted and kind person, I wish no ill will towards anybody. So to all of those that don't like me, for whatever reason, I still wish you guys love and blessings, because I want all of us to win. I want all of my people of color, and especially those of us that are in this community, to make it and to be successful and to find love, whether it's with someone else or within ourselves. But like with everything, all things must come to an end. And I have to grow and I have to evolve. And I'm going to move forward with appreciation that this era of my life did what it was supposed to do. And I want to thank all my fans and supporters for loving me, supporting me, and helping me through this journey. And to all those that judged and ridiculed me, I thank you guys too. So all I can say is, wow. You guys totally amazed me with all of the well wishes, prayers sent my way. That actually made a real difference. You guys made my day, made my week, made my month, made my year. It is such a blessing to know that so many people actually are rooting for me, especially when I can't root for myself. If you've been following my story and my struggle, you will know that I'm a survivor, I'm a fighter, and I don't give up. But there are times where you don't know how and you don't know when things are going to get better. And I do realize that there are a lot of other people out there who are struggling and suffering from depression who don't have the love and support that I have. And my heart goes out to those people. And for all of you that did support and send your love and wishes towards me, there are other people around us who need that same love and support, whether it's other people out there needing it or whether it's you. Still be vigilant and know that other people need that encouragement, that motivation, that inspiration. I thank all of you and I love all of you. Thank you so much.
Some people were happy for him, but others weren't so nice. Good for him, but that bussy is damn near 50 years old and ran through. He has no other choice than to retire at this point. Adult performers, y'all really don't have to give a speech about leaving the industry. Absolutely no one is devastated that you are choosing a better route in life. The validation about your choice isn't needed. You didn't give a speech becoming a professional prostitute.
You better lay low.
And you don't need to give a speech when you're leaving. Performers announcing retirement from something that's not even corporate is insane to me. At least when CEOs, directors, and even managers retire from companies they influence and make accomplishments. Took her long enough. She's been doing this since I was in elementary school. The funniest shit I've seen this weekend. I'm sorry, but porn star, your whole life is cringe. Then to say people are jealous of your looks with an AI filter is even more insane. You definitely look 46. You not ugly, but you don't look a day under 42. These 40-plus gays need therapy.
If you want to get a 40-year-old ass whooping, you can get that.
All of which prompted Icon to come back and address the backlash.
Those that I consider, I can't even call you mean girls because that would be giving you too much credit, but I will call you immature, ignorant little boys because real men don't carry on the way that you do. So always be the ones in the comments spewing negativity. Always has something nasty to say. Always wishing on somebody else's downfall. See, that's the problem within our community. See, we should be a community that is really tight-knit, that really comes together to support one another. But what we end up doing is we end up tearing people down. That's why I think a lot of us turn to drugs or turn to sex, because we definitely for sure can't turn to people like you. Because you don't know what it feels like to be loved. You don't know what it feels like to have someone speak life into you. That's why you project who you are onto other people. If you don't like something, guess what? You just don't watch it or you just don't say anything and you keep it moving. But to always try to give your little 2 cents as if whatever you're commenting is going to be a changing factor in someone's life, that's crazy. We got to do better. And I pray that someone shows you love. I pray that someone speaks life into you. I pray that whatever misery that you're going through in your life, you find some kind of peace. Because it's really ridiculous how many of you think that you are so beyond and above a lot of us, when you really are just like everything else we're trying to run from that is bad in this world. I pray that you guys grow the fuck up. Look at everything that's going on in this world. There's so much other shit that we could be focused on, that we could be trying to do as a community instead of tearing each other down. I can give 2 fucks what you bitches think about me. I'm 45 years old, and believe me, I've been doing this for a long time, and you don't know shit about my life. You don't know what I have in the bank. You don't know what education I have. So all that negativity that you're spewing, baby, you're just wasting your motherfucking fingers. I pray that you guys find whatever it is in your life that's going to make you a better person, because right now, y'all are miserable, and it really shows.
We shame people for getting into the adult industry, and then we shame them for getting out. It's clear that Icon is serious about distancing himself from his past.
Sorry.
At least for now, as he's deleted his Twitter, Instagram account, and anything else associated with his past job. So that's a positive step, because something I noticed about these OnlyFans guys is that when they claim they are retiring, they still repost old scenes of theirs, new nudes and thirst traps. They stay posting about sex or posting about the industry. When it comes to Icon's announcement, although in the past he's let people know that in a way, he is a celebrity in the gay world. I think he was genuinely happy, proud of himself, inspired by new beginnings, and simply wanted to share that, while also getting in front of any future narratives if someone tries to imply he left because he became strung out.